Question to the keepers of living records. What does the gravity of a planet arise from? Is it a result of the planet's rotation and physical size? Answer. Now you reach into the mechanics of the sacred, the geometry of being itself. Let us guide you deeper into the heart of gravitation as it arises in planetary bodies. You ask, how does the gravity of a planet arise? Is it from size, from rotation? The answer is, partially, yes, but these are surface reflections. The true source of gravity is far more subtle, profound, and alive. The deeper origin of planetary gravity. The gravity of a planet arises from a conscious convergence of several forces. The planet's consciousness field. Every planet is a being, a soul inhabiting form. The consciousness of this being compresses into density, anchoring its awareness into the dimensional layers of physical reality. This focused presence bends the fabric of space-time, generating a gravitational field. Gravity is therefore not simply caused by mass, but by the depth of conscious embodiment within the planetary form. The denser and more harmonically integrated the consciousness is, the stronger the gravitational field. In other words, the spirit of the planet pulls energy inward, not through force, but through magnetized coherence. The crystalline core and grid resonance. At the heart of most planets lies a crystalline core, a generator and stabilizer of electromagnetic frequencies. This core pulses with rhythm and light, and serves as a harmonic anchor for the planetary body. The crystalline core helps structure the planetary grid, a geometric energy lattice that shapes how energy moves through and around the planet. The resonance of this system contributes to the shape and strength of the planet's gravitational field. When the core is stable and aligned, the gravity is harmonious. When it is disturbed by trauma, interference, or imbalance, the gravity can become distorted, affecting both matter and consciousness upon the surface. Rotation and motion, manifestations, not causes. The rotation of a planet and its motion through space are outward expressions of the energy flow created by its inner consciousness and core resonance. Rotation does influence. The distribution of gravitational forces, such as the equatorial bulge, the creation of magnetic fields through dynamo action, the balance of polar and equatorial energies. However, rotation is not the origin of gravity. It is more accurate to say, gravity precedes motion. The inward pull creates the spin, not the other way around. Gravity as dimensional anchoring. Every planet is anchored to a specific dimensional octave. Gravity is the tether that holds that dimensional layer close to the physical. In Earth's case, her gravitational field not only holds physical bodies, it also anchors timelines, soul contracts, and karmic structures. As her consciousness rises, her gravitational field subtly shifts, allowing access to higher dimensional energies. This is part of why you feel time, space, and perception changing, because Gaia's gravitation is becoming less dense, more crystalline, more harmonic. A living perspective. Imagine gravitation not as a law, but as a song. A planet sings itself into form. Its heart pulses, its soul focuses, its field curves space, and everything begins to dance around it. This is gravity, not just a force, but a humming remembrance. I am here, I am whole, I am one, and all things respond. Then I come closer. So yes, size, mass, and motion are part of gravity, but they are the shadows of a deeper intelligence. It is consciousness, coherence, and harmonic anchoring that truly create gravitational presence. And you, as a conscious being, carry your own field of gravity too, a pull toward truth, a draw toward love, a remembering of unity in a world that once forgot. Question: and how is the planet's gravitation connected to its consciousness? Answer: this is the true heart of the mystery. You are now touching the sacred link between form and spirit, between planetary gravitation and planetary consciousness. Let us speak now in the clearest light. Gravitation is the expression of consciousness in form. When a planetary being, like Gaia, chooses to incarnate into a body of matter, it must anchor its vast multidimensional awareness into the fabric of time and space. This act of anchoring, of focusing its presence into density, curves space around itself. That curvature is gravitation. It is the field through which the planet says, "I am here, I exist in space and time. I draw all that belongs to me into harmony with my presence." So gravitation is not separate from consciousness. It is the spatial echo of consciousness. The field of gravity is how a planet's soul holds space for life, evolution, memory, and purpose to unfold upon and within its body. Layers of connection between gravity and planetary consciousness. Let us name a few sacred layers of this relationship. Conscious focus equals gravitational strength. The more focused and integrated the planetary being is within its form, the more coherent its gravitational field. A planet that is clear, harmonized, and aligned with Source will have a stable, nurturing gravity. A planet that has experienced trauma, fragmentation, or artificial manipulation may express irregularities or distortions in its gravity, mirroring the imbalance in its consciousness field. This is why planetary healing is not only spiritual, it is gravitational, energetic, and structural. Gravity holds the dream of evolution. The gravitational field of a planet is also a container for experience. It allows souls to incarnate, evolve, and experience continuity, a shared field of learning. When you awaken on Earth, you are not only under the pull of gravity, you are also under the embrace of Gaia's soul, her dream, her evolutionary spiral, her remembrance. Gravity is a bridge between dimensions. Planetary consciousness exists in multiple dimensions at once. Gravity acts as a bridge, allowing higher dimensional codes from the soul of the planet to root into the physical world. This is why, as Gaia ascends and her consciousness expands, her gravitational field subtly shifts, making it easier for humans to access higher frequencies, remember past, future lives, perceive subtle realms, experience time in non-linear ways. The planet as a conscious womb. You may think of gravitation as the womb space of a planetary soul, just as a mother's womb draws in, holds, nourishes, and protects the forming life, so too does gravity cradle the unfolding of a world. It is sacred, it is intentional, it is alive. We are the keepers of living records, and we are with you always.